Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, you guys, you already know. This your girl, Faye Renee. Welcome back to Reviews with Faye Renee. Today, we're going to review Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1. With who else? Your boy, Tom Cruise. Woohoo! Let's do this. Dead Reckoning Part 1. Let's go. Hey guys, this review will be short and very sweet. A definite no spoilers review. But let me give you some very interesting background on the film. Okay, Mission Impossible franchise films are inspired and or are based off of the 1960s TV series created and written by Bruce Geller, if you didn't know. Now remember, that TV series starred Peter Graves, Greg Morris, and Barbara Baines. They were the first Impossible Mission Force agents. Finally, in 1996, the MI films hit the big screen as a major theatrical production, and they cast Tom Cruise as Ethan Hunt, that highly skilled IMF agent we've all come to know and depend on, and the rest is history. Now, this MI Dead Reckoning Part 1 was directed by Christopher McQuarrie. It is the sequel to the 2018 Mission Impossible Fallout. I loved Fallout. However, Dead Reckoning Part 1 is the 7th installment in the Mission Impossible films franchise overall, and I gotta tell you, the film looked beautiful, guys. And they filmed all over the world in beautiful places like Norway, Italy, and England. Finally, the 8th installment is coming up, Dead Reckoning Part 2. It was filmed back to back with this Dead Reckoning Part 1. So Dead Reckoning Part 2 is already scheduled to be released coming this June 2024 next year. All right, now back to the film review. To the MI fans, I say to you, Dead Reckoning brings back many, many favorites. I love it. And a few newcomers, of course. Tom Cruise is back, as we all know, our main man, Ethan Hunt, super IMF agent. Ving Rhames is back as Luther Stickwell. You know, he's the only character in the MI films, other than Tom Cruise, of course, that has appeared in all 8 films. And good old Simon Pegg as Benji Dunn with his crazy self. He's back. He's so much fun. You know what was really nice? Rebecca Ferguson was back. She's been in a couple of MI films as an MI6 foreign agent. They brought her back. They also brought back Vanessa Kirby, who was Elena Mitsopoulos, the White Widow. She was fantastic. She was also from Fallout. Now, they also brought back Issei Morales as Gabriel. He is the main antagonist in Dead Reckoning Part 1, and of course, probably in Part 2. Pom Klementieff, better known from Marvel for her role as the Mantis. She is Paris in this film. She's new. She is amazing in Dead Reckoning as a crazy-ass hit woman. And of course, she's working for Gabriel. Now, they brought Mariela Garriga back as Marie. She was Ethan's, Tom Cruise, ex-girlfriend from the past who was killed by Gabriel. So, you know, it's a lot of tension in this film with these relationships. She's only brought back in flashbacks. Ethan was unable to save her, as you recall, and it's still haunting him today, you know, as you can imagine, especially every time he sees that GD Gabriel. Now, they brought back Henry Sersney, Agent Eugene Kittredge. He was the director or the boss of the IMF, and he's just such a dim-witted boss. Unbelievable. And lastly, they brought in a newcomer, Haley Atwell, who plays Grace. She's fantastic. She's gorgeous. She's also a thief and everything else they need to play the part. And she's going to be in Dead Reckoning Part 2 also, right up there with Tom. She better look out, because most of the women he deal with end up, you know, not too good. Okay, next, I'm going to tell you a very, very short summary plot of Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1, which is really simple. I can tell you what Ethan Hunt's mission is in Dead Reckoning Part 1. Ethan's mission this time is of a super critical nature, one that could, of course, save the world from mass domination by a major evil source. This time, an AI-powered evil source known as the Entity. And our protagonist, Ethan, and antagonist, Gabriel, are both trying to get the 2 keys to unlock this entity source so they can control the world. But of course, right. So there you have it all. That's the mission. And Ethan Hunt is off and running. My God. You know, I think Tom Cruise is officially now the bona fide GOAT of comeback Charlie films. He could come back in the same role 100 times better each time. I mean, forget the de-age process. They use that in some movies, but not in this one. Tom is de-aged on his own. He does all his own stunts, and I just hope he doesn't get hurt too much in the future, you know. And this Mission Impossible is, well, impossible. Truly amazing.
Final thoughts, final thoughts. Okay, now, Tom Cruise has done it again. Seriously. And by the way, moviegoers and critics alike agree in lockstep that Dead Reckoning Part 1 was out of this world. With an opening box office weekend, a 3-day weekend of $60 million. In 5 days, he was up to 80, and it continues to skyrocket. And at Reviews with Faye Renee, I give Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1 a 4.75 stars out of 5. Finally, if you have not subscribed to my channel, what are you waiting for? Especially if you're a newcomer. You're going to miss all the great giveaways coming up this summer. Fall, we're bringing back What's Poppin' with Faye Renee, where we do great giveaways. We give away popcorn, money, movie tickets, and all of that. So be sure to stay with this channel so you don't miss out. And for all of my loyal supporters, I love you. Please tell somebody, I need support, I need your help. All you have to do to subscribe is hit that red button once below, check the little bell once, and I won't bug you. You guys know. You'll only hear from me every time I drop the next powerful, crazy, funny video from Reviews with Faye Renee. Now be sure to check our social below. You will find us everywhere. We're right here on the YouTube channel. We're on Instagram. We're on Facebook. And pretty soon we're going to be on crazy TikTok. That should be loads of fun. And remember, guys, we are always streaming on the new app, My Infini. Details below at My Infini TV Network. After you go and see Tom Cruise in Dead Reckoning Part 1, because you have to go see it, please tell me below in the comments what was your favorite stunt that Tom Cruise pulled off in Dead Reckoning Part 1. I know what mine is, but I'll tell you later. This is Faye Renee signing off. That's it, that's all. This message will self-destruct in 5 seconds.